Functions. Today our new topic is functions. What are functions? Functions are actually a subset of relations. Therefore, it is much advisable to get to know the concept of a relation before plunging into the topic of functions. Therefore, we will hold this topic functions for a while and discuss about relations first. So, what is a relation? What is a relation? A relation is a connection between two sets. A relation is a connection between two sets. How to denote a relation? How to denote a relation? There are several different ways of denoting a relation. I will discuss a few for you to get the concept. Number one, as a set of ordered pairs. Say for example 1 1 2 4 3 9 4 16, etc. Then this first set is called the domain, second set is called the range, right? We will discuss that domain and the range concept in detail when we are discussing functions, right? If I give you another example, say A alpha, B beta, C gamma, D delta, etc. Right? It need not to be 4 elements all the time, right? It can go, for my convenience I wrote it like that. You should not misunderstand it as a 4 element thing. Then what is the other method? We can denote it as a graphical notation. We can denote it as a graph. I will draw few graphs examples and show you. This is a very simple graphical notation of a relation between the two sets x and y, right? Then something like this, relation between x and y. Here I have represented it in dots only because these x and y are, say, integers or natural numbers. So in that case you can't have a continuous graph like this. This is also a relation. If I take another relation, say something like this, this is a graph which you are really familiar from your small age. And then something like this is also a relation between x and y. If I take another, say something like this, x and y. I can give you many more examples. Say this one is also relation between x and y. If I give you some more, you know a lot of possible graphs, don't you? You can think of now in your mind what are the other possible things. This is also a possible relation, right, between x and y. X and y, right? There are so many relations you can graphically denote, right? If I take I think this is enough. You got a fair understanding of representing a relation by a graph. If I take the other method, so you can denote it as a mathematical expression. Mathematical expression, right? Say for example, fx is equal to x squared plus 1, gx is equal to 3 over x plus 1, hx is equal to x cubed minus 1, or again px is equal to we can use different notations, right? Say for example, x squared minus x plus 1, right? So all these are kind of mathematical expressions which denote a relation. So a relation could be expressed by an ordered pair, a graph, and a mathematical expression. There's one more which is very important to understand, and this will give you a very clear-cut picture of the concept. We'll go to that also. That is mapping diagram, right? Mapping diagram, right? Mapping diagram. So what are mapping diagrams? We can take two circles, even two squares, I don't mind, right? And one set is denoted inside this, and the other set is inside this, right? Then we can connect them with arrows like this. This is a mapping diagram, right? So I will give you some more examples now, right? Say if you have a set A, B, C, D, and you can map it to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Then we can map 1 to A, sorry, A to 1, and then B to 3, C to 4, D to 6. This is a mapping diagram, right? This is a mapping diagram, right? This 1 2 3 4 5 6 is called the codomain, and this A B C D is called the domain, right? This codomain, domain and the range I will explain when we are discussing functions, right? 2, say it could be something like this. Say in this case, one element of domain went to one element of range, right? So this is called one-to-one mapping. One-to-one mapping. And in this case, in this example, many elements go to 1. This is called a many to one mapping. And then take another. This understanding many to one is very important in future, right? Try to draw things of your own and then try to understand it more. So this is a, give me a second. This is a one to many mapping. One element go to more than one element in the range. So this is a one to many. One to many. And then finally we get another situation where it is many to many. It's little chaotic. Many to many, right? Now those who have done computer science may be familiar with these concepts. Say for example, if this is the students, this is subjects. So one student may offer many subjects and one subject is offered by many students. So this kind of a situation is called a many to many relation, right? So there are 4 types of relations we now spoke about. One thing is one to one, one to one. Second thing is one to many. Third is many to one. Fourth is many to many. Try to visualize these functions. Try to take some examples of your own and visualize these situations: one to one, many to one, many to many. As I said, dear students, and subject you can have some numbers. Say for example, -1, 0, 1. This goes to 0, 1 when you square. This kind of situations you can imagine. You can put numbers and imagine different relations, right? You can have an example of your own for each and every one, then you will visualize it, right? And then this is all about, you should know before understanding functions about relations, right? Function is a subset of relations. In the next video I will speak about functions, which is our real topic. Thank you.